guys to Lost Injury, and today we're going to be reacting to Johnny Cage versus Captain Falcon. As you guys can see, I am back. Now, if you see my community tab, you can see that I told you guys that I was sick. I kind of still am sick, but it's not as bad, and plus I want to get this video out to you guys. Now, Spectrum actually just came and installed the new Wi-Fi that I ordered, so before the Wi-Fi was trash, that's why I wasn't able to get out as many videos as I wanted to. That's why I wasn't able to react to the videos that you guys were suggesting me in the last reaction that I did. So thank you guys for showing so much love to that. So I'll make sure that I'll get to all of those in the future. So I'm gonna probably upload that tomorrow. So, but I'm gonna save the rest of the talking for later, and I'm gonna get to this video.
Everything we want to learn about. And with 23andMe, this includes your own DNA.
With over 125 genetic reports, 23andMe can give you insight about your health, traits, ancestry, and so much more.
But when they're also a kick-ass celebrity, all that matters is they bring the hype.
Johnny Cage, the stuntman turned legendary hero of Mortal Kombat.
And Captain Falcon, the racer turned bounty hunter on the track of F-Zero.
He's
Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Mortal Kombat is a deadly tournament dictated by the Elder Gods to decide the fate of entire worlds. Its contestants only include the best of the best. Whether you're a four-armed beast intent on conquest, a ninja assassin seeking vengeance,
or a washed-up Hollywood movie star looking for your next big break.
Johnny Cage was a global phenomenon known for his over-the-top and dumb-as-hell action flicks.
You're dumb as hell. His movies are awesome. We got Ninja Mime, Citizen Cage, Broke Nose Mountain, and my personal favorite, Tommy Scissorfist. The only movie that ever really made me cry.
Oh, trash.
But as with most celebrities, Cage's
that was the
fame
best Johnny
eventually
Cage.
cracked. Audiences lost interest in his stunts, and critics claimed he was a fraud.
Which is bullshit. So to prove himself, Johnny naturally decided the best idea would be to join the deadliest martial arts tournament ever. What better way to stick it to him and show him you're the real deal than to save the Earth from an alien takeover?
I guess Cage didn't really know what he was getting into. Luckily, he's no ordinary stuntman.
Fans think my moves are all wire work and special effects. I am the special effects.
This guy's trained all across the world. He's mastered 4 different martial arts, including Bruce Lee's real-life Jeet Kune Do. He's got nunchucks, brass knuckles, and his wicked cool Bowie knife.
So when it came time to save the world, Cage could certainly hold his own against the greatest martial artists in the universe.
Good thing, too. The lightning god Raiden really needed some help, because the Outworld warlord Shao Kahn was just one tourney win away from taking over Earth. Okay, seriously, why does everyone always target Earth? I live here. It's not that great.
Against the forces of evil, Cage discovered he was more adept at this sort of thing than even he expected. He possesses a mystical power passed down through generations, originally stemming from a Mediterranean war cult which bred and trained combatants to fight among the gods.
Sure. That's not random at all.
This power manifests not just as a shield against divine forces, but also as a mythical energy Cage can weaponize.
He can fire Shadow Bolt energy balls, punch you to pieces with a Shadow
I feel
uppercut,
like he should be able to do more
with the Eclipse Kick, and knock the shit out of you with his patented Shadow Kick.
But even with these powers, Cage is still a mortal man. Whenever he found himself in trouble, he needed a go-to technique to get out of it.
Oh, and he came up with the absolute perfect move. It's the Nutcracker, the Berry Buster, the Infertilizer, the Beanbag Barrage, the Not That Kind of Blow, and my personal favorite, the Help Doctor, I think they're in my ribcage special.
That's horrifically disturbing.
It's inspiring, that's what. He's strong enough to rip your whole body apart and send your Johnson flying off to another country. Fatality!
Oh, that made my body shake.
Oh, God, what the hell?
This is my first rodeo.
Despite Cage's crude and downright juvenile behavior, he proved worthy enough to be a champion of Earthrealm.
The dude's strong enough to chop through a human head, a chunk of titanium, and even diamond.
Applying the density of diamond, crushing some of this size would require nearly 50 million joules of energy.
That's like getting hit by 26 monster trucks at the same time.
Cage is quick enough to dodge point-blank automatic gunfire and tough enough to power through Sub-Zero's Ice Blast, which stops or even kills most people instantly.
He's breaking those jumps apart like they're made of glass. Johnny even beat the shins off Shinnok, who's a freaking god.
thanks to his ancestral powers, which seem specifically tailored
No
for this
cap.
exact purpose, which is
Johnny-
pretty remarkable.
Probably
Shinnok's
gonna
full
win.
power is
I don't know
a
if
bit
Captain
tricky to
Falcon
lock
is, so I
down,
don't wanna
but
count
he's
him out
pretty
yet.
similar to Raiden, who fired a blast that obliterated this huge temple along with his enemies. So it's definitely a desperate max power move.
As Buddhist temples typically avoided the use of stone in construction, we took the typical composition of wood and concrete into account while measuring the structure to determine this blast must equal nearly 270 tons of TNT, more than enough to level an entire city block.
Damn! Who cares if Johnny's a pain in the ass when he can compete with power like that?
Well, he
Even though
wouldn't be
Johnny
a
has
pain
been killed
forever.
by 90.
Paige eventually found happiness with a family, including a daughter just as skilled as he is. He even earned new success in his film career with a series based on his adventures.
But he never got tired of defending Earthrealm from the forces of ugly. God bless that beautiful man.
Those were $500 sunglasses, asshole.
No, that hurt.
It's the year 2560, and the world's gone crazy. Aliens are everywhere.
2560?
We're traveling through space, and best of all, there's a brand new sport in town. An intense mix of high-speed racing with anti-gravity techno-whatsis. This is F-Zero. So much better than NASCAR.
You seem pretty chipper.
Well, yeah, F-Zero's freaking awesome. Why don't we have this in real life yet?
Probably because it's extraordinarily dangerous. On the F-Zero Grand Prix, one wrong turn can end your life.
Yeah, what's your problem? The ones that survive are the best of the best, including the champ himself, Captain Falcon.
So you telling me a
To
racer
most
is
of
gonna
the
be
world,
Johnny Cage?
Falcon is a legendary racer and household
he a bounty
name,
hunter.
but that's about it. Otherwise, he's a mystery.
Like,
Burst to his will.
he's also got horrible taste and style. How often you think that thing gets caught on door frames?
Truly the most evil of evils.
To take on Black Shadow, Falcon's a goddamn badass. He's super tough and super skilled in martial arts. Best of all, he's got a bunch of fiery super moves. The speedy Falcon kick, the unpredictable Raptor boost, and Falcon dive, where he humps people so hard they explode.
What?
Just calling it like I see it, Wiz.
Either way, as impressive as these techniques are, they pale in comparison to his greatest and most famous.
Falcon! Show me your moves.
He literally punches people so hard they explode in bird-shaped fire, which is awesome, but how?
Well, as evident from his other techniques, he's not moving so fast he's igniting the air or anything like that. Rather, Falcon seems to possess some limited form of pyrokinesis. And while the reason for this has never been specifically explained, the answer may lie within his sleek F-Zero machine, the Blue Falcon.
Oh yeah, this baby uses magnetic and G-diffuser tech to rocket over 1,500 kilometers per hour. That's more than 35 times faster than the Bugatti Chiron Sport, the fastest car in the world.
But when he wants to push the Blue Falcon even further, he taps into its hidden reactor might.
Now you might be asking, what's a reactor might? Oh, you know, nothing much. Just a magic piece of the Big Bang that birthed all of existence.
You'd think there are better uses for
I
a
would
fragment
think-
of creation than powering a race car.
No,
I
I,
would think
don't,
it would
Wiz.
go
Have you
faster.
seen what this thing can do? With the power of the reactor might, the Blue Falcon can go Beyblade with a move called Boost Fire. Check it out. The Blue Falcon becomes a deadly energy buzzsaw spinning so fast that it increases speed and can even fly.
A reactor might is bonded with its owner and can even be called upon from a great distance away. Therefore, Falcon can summon his vehicle to his side at any moment.
Reactor mites bottle up a ton of raw power. Put a few together and you can rip holes through dimensions. This one by itself went haywire and blew up this space station in one blast.
Based on the space station's size and the ensuing blast radius, this explosion must have held a yield of over 6 megatons of TNT. Oftentimes, reactor mites also grant their owners a variety of superhuman powers, some even bordering on unexplainable magics. While it's technically unconfirmed, perhaps the reactor mite under the Blue Falcon's hood is the source of the captain's curious pyrotechnics.
Who cares? He can punch a giant fire falcon of burning death, and that's all that matters. Like when he finally beat Black Shadow once and for all. Did he just explode the galaxy? Hell yeah.
This nigga.
It's our network.
Damn, y'all gonna hit me with an
Can't share.
ad?
Makes us so
That's how y'all feeling that
Want
better?
me to switch?
Holy shirt.
Right?
Switch to Boost and get 4 lines, each with unlimited gigs for $100 a month. All on Boost Super Reliable, Super Fast nationwide network.
I'm gonna let it rock.
Yeah. Well, don't get the wrong idea. This blast of light actually originates from the exploding dark matter reactor, which has the power to rewind the Big Bang using all 6 reactor mites. It's a long story.
Oh, that's way less epic. Still, even beating up Black Shadow is super impressive. This guy could tank hits from a hulked out super alien, no problem.
Falcon's quick enough to take out multiple enemy robots in the blink of an eye, a feat which would require moving faster than sound. He can spot a sniper from several miles away and even survive an exploding rocket. His exact clone took multiple blows from specialized military personnel with no effect whatsoever.
And as a bonus, Falcon carries dynamite powerful enough to blow up this giant weather machine. That's like 100 sticks of dynamite in one. Where do I get me some of that?
I still think Johnny
whoa,
Cage
wait a
will
minute,
win.
that guy survived?
While Captain Falcon did accomplish his mission and rid the universe of Black Shadow's tyranny, it took more than one man to do it.
Oh, great. Here comes the power of teamwork bullshit.
No. I mean, Falcon is literally more than one man.
Go on.
The name Captain Falcon is actually a title passed through generations. To date, at least 3 people have claimed the moniker: Douglas J., Andy Summers, and Ryu Suzuku. Each new inheritor is chosen by the current Falcon, who seeks a worthy hero who can surpass him in skill and ability. So technically the latest to take the title, Ryu, should be capable of anything the others could do and more.
New life goal unlocked. Wiz, I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice.
While the man behind the mask may fall, Captain Falcon will always ride on, defending the galaxy one raceway at a time.
I might have to watch that.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, let me tell you how to make your computer more anonymous than Captain Falcon with ExpressVPN.
While researching characters and exploring the far corners of the internet, my own private...
I forgot what you told me when I asked you. He said, did you still have them shoes? You said no?
Yeah, this is Johnny Test. I said Johnny Test. Yeah.
That guy there?
Who the fuck am I talking
That's
about?
who I'll be playing. Yeah, you're looking at the next Captain Falcon. It's gonna be a pretty sweet gig for him.
Did you say you're the next Falcon?
Yeah?
Only one who can surpass Falcon can become Falcon. Show me your moves!
Oh, he started beefing out of nowhere.
You wanna go? Let's dance!
He started beefing for no reason. Okay. You think he's boxing? My nigga Johnny getting beat right now, but I still got him winning. Not punch.
You know what they say? All's fair in show business.
Nobody says that.
That's right.
You sports types really take auditions seriously.
That's like some All Might or some JoJo right there.
So cool.
This nigga. You know his skin got fucked up. It is hard how they got this.
Am I good enough for you now?
You have to call the card.
Lose fire! Only one can be worthy. KO!
Please tell me how he lost. I gotta know.
Yes! Oh, that was awesome.
Okay, just chill for a minute. Johnny Cage certainly held his own against Falcon, with superior martial arts ability and matching Mach speeds.
But Captain Falcon wasn't a pushover and had plenty of experience with tricky opponents. Most of all, he had way more power on his side.
Let's compare some of Johnny's best feats to Falcon's, specifically crushing Diamond and the Falcon Punch.
Yeah, when he hit that tough son of a bitch, Black Shadow.
By measuring the area of effect and comparing that space to the heights of Captain Falcon and Black Shadow, we found that the electricity covered an area of about 300 cubic meters. Accounting for empty space, the amount of electricity needed to fill this area must equal at least 151 billion joules of energy.
That's the same as dropping 12 elephants on old Hornhead here, and over 3,000 times stronger than Johnny's Diamond Smash.
Captain Falcon was tougher too. He survived a blast from a rocket launcher, but even more notably, he fared better against Black Shadow than Zoda did.
You know, that hulked out alien guy who survived the exploding weather machine when he wasn't all hulky?
So we can reasonably scale Falcon to Zoda, at least as far as those sorts of physical feats are concerned.
Look at that explosion! Based on its size, it's worth around 100 tons of TNT.
And while Cage's War Cult powers let him survive battling Shinnok, whose power rivals Raiden's 270 tons of TNT blast, recall that this ancestral defense seems specifically tailored to counter such divine forces. A bullet could still put Cage down. It has. And he's even died to lesser foes in alternate timelines.
And anyway, Raiden's final explosion attack is nothing compared to the raw power of the reactor might under the Blue Falcon's hood.
Numbers aside, this was a pretty even match, but Falcon's greater strength, toughness, and fiery arsenal tipped the scales.
In the end, Johnny just couldn't finish the race.
Nigga needed a car to win.
Captain Falcon.
I don't know about that one, bro. Usually I kind of agree with each one they do, but this one, I don't know. Johnny Cage is, like you said, nigga mastered 4 different martial arts. Plus he has power that equivalates to Raiden, to God power. And you telling me this nigga lost to a nigga that drives a car? I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel about this in the comment section below. I guess I'll give it a thumbs up. Oh wait, hold on. No, I want to see what's next. I'm tripping. I forgot
hey,
they
thanks
show
for watching
you
this
like
episode. If you want the battle music
next.
for yourself, you can get it by clicking the link down below.
And check out that video right over next to Ben's face.
Yeah. Who's next? Aww. Y'all gonna do Edward versus Ain't? That hoe finna be live. That Edward. That hoe gonna be live. But let me like, comment, share, and subscribe.